This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, so there's an article here, and I'll put it in the description box. Of course, once you've finished listening to this video, it'll be a very quick video, where Andy Ruiz Jr. has said that if he defeats Anthony Joshua on the rematch in Saudi Arabia, December the 7th, then Anthony Joshua should take a little bit of a break from boxing. In fact, we'll get straight into Andy Ruiz Jr.'s statement. This is what Andy Ruiz had to say. I think Joshua should take a little break if I beat him. Let him recuperate, but 1 or 2 losses are not going to make a difference. He's still a warrior, he's still a great fighter, and I'm sure that he will bounce back. Now, Joshua said that I'm the #1 heavyweight in the world, and it means a lot, but maybe he said that just because I defeated him. But he was the greatest heavyweight champion of the world. He had all the belts, and now I do. So it's a big blessing to be in this position. Andy Ruiz Jr. statement. So, as I see, he says that if he defeats Joshua, and he did say if, then Joshua should take a little bit of time out, reassess, bounce back, do what he's got to do, then come back when everything is ready, the dust is settled, etc. And I can probably agree with that, and I would imagine most of you guys would agree with that too, that if Andy Ruiz Jr. defeats Joshua, then, yeah, I think Joshua should take stock, have a complete overhaul of exactly what's going on in his training camp or whatever's going on in his life. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Who knows? But ultimately, I can agree with Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, personally, I think that Anthony Joshua will get the victory. And if he does get the victory, then we know what his next fight will be. It'll be Kubrat Pulev, and then it'll be Alexander Usyk. Because Wilder, as much as he says he wants to fight for undisputed, he ain't going to fight Joshua. If Andy Ruiz Jr. beats Joshua, then yeah, I think Wilder may well want to do it. Now, as far as him saying that Anthony Joshua said that Andy Ruiz Jr. is now the #1 heavyweight in the world. That's true. Anthony Joshua did say that. He said that about a month or so ago, that currently Andy Ruiz Jr. is the #1 heavyweight in the world. Reason being, yes, of course, because he defeated Joshua himself, but also because he owns 3 of the 4 main belts needed for undisputed. You can't have 3 belts and not be the #1 heavyweight, okay? That would just make no logical sense whatsoever. But ultimately, until everybody fights everybody, how do we really know, okay? But Andy Ruiz Jr., he then responded by saying that Anthony Joshua was in fact the greatest heavyweight champion, as in of this era. And listen, he's saying that he would put Joshua ahead of Deontay Wilder, ahead of Tyson Fury, ahead of everybody else. And again, based on what Joshua has achieved in his very short career so far, listen, he's only had 23 fights, you have to agree that he probably is. And he has a very, very good resume. He has a much better resume than Deontay Wilder, than Tyson Fury. That's not to say that he's definitely going to beat Fury or he's definitely going to beat Wilder or whatever, okay? Because ultimately, until we see the fights, we don't know what's going to happen, do we? But either way, Andy Ruiz Jr. saying that Anthony Joshua was the greatest, and now he considers himself the greatest because he defeated the greatest, if we keep calling it. Not the greatest of all time, but the greatest currently. So going back onto it, should Anthony Joshua take a break if he was to lose to Andy Ruiz Jr.? My personal feeling is yes, reassess, come back with a new mindset, a new focus, new goals, all that kind of thing. So, and he is correct though, that 1 or 2 losses don't change anything. And he's absolutely correct with that one. Maybe Andy Ruiz Jr. is just stylistically the wrong kind of fighter for Anthony Joshua. We've seen it before with Anthony Joshua, that whenever he fights shorter guys, he doesn't look as good. And for some reason, he doesn't use his attributes against the smaller fighters. As in, he's got the reach, he's got the size, he's got the power, but he tends to crouch down to their level, which is making it more difficult for him to fight. So it doesn't really make too much sense why he does that, but hopefully he addresses that in the rematch. Anyway, that's what's going on. Article in the description box. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that if Anthony Joshua was to lose, that maybe he should take a little bit of time off and restock, if you like? Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.